Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we're going to show you how to change out the Whirlpool washer or drive motor. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new drive motor. The drive motor drives the gear case in the washer. The main reason to be changing it out is if it's failed and the washer is not agitating or spinning. In order to change the part, we have to pull the washer out a little bit and then we can tilt it back. We're just going to tilt it back partially so we can get underneath the machine. Make sure you have something back there supporting it so it doesn't fall. Once you have it tilted back, you can reach in and pull the sound dampener out. All you have to do is flex it, pull it out and set it aside. Now we can remove the belt cover. We're going to use a 5/16 inch nut driver and take out the two screws and hold it on. Once you have the screws out, you can lift the cover off and set it aside. Now we can take the belt off. I'm just going to reach in and pull down on the belt while we're turning it. Make sure you don't pinch your finger in between the belt and the pulley. Once you have it off, you can set it aside. Now we can take the wiring harness off the motor. There's 3 release tabs on the top that you have to press. If you have really small fingers, you might be able to get them. We're going to take a small flathead screwdriver and lift up on the middle one and then press on the outer ones and then pull the connector off. Once you have it off, we can take out the bolts that hold the motor on. We're going to use a 1/2 inch socket with the extension and a ratchet to take out the bolts. As you're taking the last bolt out, you want to make sure you hold the motor so you don't drop it when you're taking the bolt out. Once you have both bolts out, you can lift the drive motor out and pull it off the washer. Here's the old drive motor next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. Looks like they redesigned it, but it will go in and work just fine. Now we can put the new drive motor in. All you have to do is lift it up into place. You're going to have to hold it there while we get the first bolt started. Just going to use the 1/2 inch socket with the extension and the ratchet again. If you want, you can leave the upper one a little loose. So we can line up the bolt hole at the bottom. Put the bolt in. Once you have this one tightened down, we can tighten the upper one down. Now we can hook up the wiring harness. All you have to do is line it up and plug it on. Make sure it locks in so you get a good connection. Now that we have the wiring harness plugged in, we can put the belt back on. We're going to put it around the motor pulley first. Put it over the gear case pulley and kind of hold it. And then just turn it so it kind of stretches the belt around the gear case pulley. Make sure it goes all the way onto the motor pulley. Once you have it in, we can put the belt cover on. To put the belt cover on, I'm just going to line it up, push it into place. Once you have it in place, you can grab the 5/16 inch nut driver and put the screws in. Now we can put the sound dampener in. When you put this on, it's actually labeled front, back, and this side down. So make sure you get it in the right way. Once you have it lined up, you can just push it into the frame. Once you have it installed, we can put the washer back up on its feet. Once you have the washer back on its feet, you can plug it back in and run it through the calibration mode. In order to do that, we have to get it into diagnostic mode. So you want to make sure that you hit the power button since you just plugged it in. Hit the power button and turn everything off. And then we're going to turn the control knob. We're going to go 1 or 2 clicks to the left and then 3 to the right and then 1 to the left and 1 back to the right. You have to do this fairly quick. You have a half a second per click. If you take too long, it won't go into the diagnostic mode. So we're going to go to the left first. 1, 2, back to the right, 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 left, and right. Once you have it in diagnostic mode, all these lights down here should be flashing. If they're not flashing, you may not have turned the timer dial fast enough, so you may have to do it again. We're going to turn the knob again so we get just the rinse light lit up. Once you have that lit up, we can hit the start button and run the calibration mode. Once the calibration cycle is done, your washer should be ready to go. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.